In Minecraft Crystal PvP, hitboxes matter. And in this clip, a player named Marlow lands a hit through two fully placed server-side end crystals, without breaking them, while the target is fully boxed and shielded. That shouldn't happen. So, how did it? We tested, we questioned, and when the excuses started rolling in, we started debunking. This is the Marlow Crystal Expose. This is the moment everything started. Caught by my friend Yomo, the hit that stunned everyone. The player, Avanti, was fully boxed. Two end crystals sat above him, fully placed, visible, and active. And yet, Marlow's axe lands the disable. No crystals break. Avanti doesn't get launched, the shield is gone, and it makes no mechanical sense. We recreated the setup. Boxed player, two crystals. Weakness applied. Tried every possible angle. Elytra glides, jump timings, melee spam, different versions, weakness with no strength, all of it. The result? Nothing gets through. The crystal hitboxes block everything, every single time. Claim 1. He jumped the moment she axed. Our debunk. Even mid-jump, the hitboxes cover him. Jumping puts him deeper into the crystal, not farther out. This only makes it harder to land a hit, not easier. Claim 2. Maybe the crystal wasn't there for her client. Our debunk. Client-side visuals don't matter. Hit registration is handled server-side. The client suggests the hit. The server decides if it lands. If the server saw the crystals, and we know it did because they didn't break, the hit should have been blocked. Claim 3. Crystal Optimizer made the crystal disappear. Our debunk. Even if Marlow used an optimizer that made the crystal invisible client-side, the server's hitbox still exists. The game doesn't say, "Oh, it's not on your screen? Go ahead and hit through it." That's not how Minecraft works. This time the excuse wasn't packet loss or skill, it was visibility. They said the crystals just didn't show up on their screen. Not broken, not missing, just invisible. But here's the truth. Minecraft doesn't care what your client sees. The server is in control. If the crystals were placed, and we saw them in Avanti's point of view, then their hitboxes existed server-side. Not seeing them doesn't let you hit through them. Claim 5. Only HT1s can do this. Our debunk. Skill doesn't bypass hitboxes. No matter how high tier you are, you can't swing through two server-registered crystals and magically disable someone's shield. That's like saying a good archer can shoot through a wall. Here's what really kills the defense. In Marlow's point of view, the crystals don't even exist. At all. No particles, no hitbox, no nothing. But in her friend's POV, they're clearly there, server-side and fully active. So what does that mean? Marlow's client never even saw the crystals. She swung her axe and the server let it through, even though the hit should have collided with the server-side hitboxes. That's not skill, that's a glitch, a rendering bug, or a hitbox desync. And it makes this hit completely unreliable. Here's where everything breaks down. Because this wasn't just Marlow, Andrex W was able to land the exact same kind of hit. And I was there. I saw it happen. But just like Marlow, his screen didn't show the crystals. So what's happening here isn't high-tier skill or advanced timing. It's the game letting players swing through server-side hitboxes because their clients fail to render them. This is the moment everything falls apart. Andrex pops a totem, and boom, the crystal breaks, or at least it looks like it breaks. But here's what makes it worse. On my screen, the crystal never broke. It was still there, fully placed, fully active, but the server let him swing through it and stun me anyway. This wasn't a clean crystal break, this was a client-server mismatch. Andrex's game thought the crystal broke during the totem pop, even though the server hadn't processed it. And somehow, the hit got through. This isn't PvP. This is a desync exploit, and now we've got it on video. Here's where things go from confusing to flat-out wrong. Andrex, trying to explain how Marlow's hit worked, says the decision to register a hit comes from the client, not the server. The client doesn't suggest a hit. The client says the player was hit and tells the server. Andrex W. Except that's completely backwards. In reality, Minecraft works like this. The client sends an interact entity packet. The server checks if the hit is valid based on hitbox, collision, distance, etc. At the end of the argument, with no explanation left, he ends it with this. Look, this argument is pointless. When you're defending a bad hit, can't explain how it happened, and your only way out is, this is pointless. That says a lot more than you think. We've shown the hits, the testing, the contradictions, the glitches, the excuses, and the facts. This wasn't just a fluke. It wasn't just a visual bug. This was a pattern, reproducible, recorded, and denied every step of the way. And when the facts came out, the response wasn't proof. It was, this argument is pointless. What began as a simple PvP incident unraveled into something much deeper. A flawed system, ignored evidence, and a community unwilling to face the truth. Despite recreations, replays, and countless contradictions, one thing remains clear. You can't argue with what's on screen. When packets vanish and crystals turn invisible, it's no longer just a skill issue. It's a server issue. We brought the facts, they brought excuses, and in the end, the only thing more broken than the hitboxes was their argument. This is more than just a clip. It's a call-out. And if you think this is over, think again. If the truth doesn't matter, why are they trying so hard to avoid it? I guess we will never know. This is the Wishing Expose. Thank you for watching.